Hey kids, have you ever heard about a guy in the Bible named Stephen? Because today's lesson is all about him.
But why is he important? Well, Stephen was the first person to be killed for following Jesus.
It's actually kind of a sad story, but there's something really important we can all learn from him.
Stephen was just a regular guy. He had a regular job too. He was in charge of getting food to those in need. But his life was anything but regular.
When he wasn't working, he was performing miracles and teaching about Jesus. But that got him in trouble.
See, there was bad religious people that didn't like what he was doing. So they threw him in jail.
And then some mean crowds started throwing stones at him to kill him. Could you imagine how scared he must have been?
But as Stephen was dying, he did something incredible. Stephen asked God to forgive the people that killed him.
Can you believe it? Stephen is in the middle of a crowd of people trying to kill him, and he asked God to forgive them.
Would that be on your mind if a bully was pushing you and being mean? Would you really want to forgive them?
Most people think that Stephen would pray for God to punish them.
But Stephen followed Jesus, and he knew how to respond when people mistreated him.
Look at what Jesus said when he was in a similar situation on the cross.
Jesus said, "Father, forgive them, for they don't know what they are doing." Kids, here's the lesson we can learn from this story.
We can choose to be like Jesus, even when it's hard. We need to choose to be like Jesus, no matter what happens. And sometimes that means forgiving people that hurt us.
That's what Jesus and Stephen did. So how can we do that too?
Some of Stephen's last words give us a clue. Memory verse.
Look, I see the heavens opened, and the Son of Man standing in the place of honor at God's right hand. Stephen saw the bigger picture. He knew he was going to be in heaven with Jesus, so he had nothing to worry about, even death.
He could have said really mean things at the end of his life, but he chose to be like Jesus.
He chose to forgive those who hurt him, and we should too.
So next time someone's being mean to you, remember Stephen's last words and forgive.